Alrighty. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to day 3 of Pokemon Scarlet. Like yesterday, I've been thinking about this game a lot. Where to go, how my team is coming along, what new things we're gonna discover. It's gonna be great. And yeah, I didn't have to do any raiding today, so I slept in, had a nice little breakfast, and now I am ready to jump in and have some fun. How's it going, Rin? How you doing, man? All right. You doing good? That's awesome. Oh yeah, I said I was gonna climb this windmill thing. Maybe there's something up here. Oh, yes, there is. It's a red candy. That's a good get. Can I jump off? No. Can I do it with my buddy though? Oh, there's a dude up here. I bet you I need to like. I bet you I can't get up there yet. I probably need to make my partner here stronger to be able to jump up there. You can hear him. He's on the top. Just like barely got a glimpse at him. I think in order to catch a gimme ghoul, you need to have enough coins to operate. This is probably the first one. I think we should do another Titan. We're gonna do the one that you're supposed to do first. Anybody can join my world if they want to. How does this work? I think it's Union Circle, right? Using the Union Circle, you can play together with friends as you adventure around Paldea. If you want to play with nearby friends, okay, the offline, far away, change the online mode. You want to invite your friends to tell your... yada, yada, yada. You won't be able to take part in link battles, link trades, or Terra raid battles with anybody but your... Oh, okay, that's fine with us, right? I got a strong and steady connection. There's my link code. You guys can join in. There's a Danny. Right? I wonder if he can join, like, mid-co-op with us. Not that it really matters. We can always make a new group. We're at Los Platos. Alright, my flag is over at the northwest. I'm gonna just, like, kind of head out in this direction. Have I fought this guy? Yes. It'd be nice to, like, since how big this world is, to, like, have, like, some kind of, like, icon on their head or something telling you whether you've battled them or not. You have to make a new group? Alright, that's no problem. Oh, look at that, you can just, like, hop up. That's fucking cool. Ooh, a TN. You can tell? What's the tell for them? Oh, it's like a flamingo. Look at that. I'm just gonna throw a Pokeball. If their chat bubble is yellow edged, you haven't fought them. Oh, okay. You know what? I have noticed that. Okay. Flamigo. It's a flying fighting. That thing fights? This Pokemon apparently ties the base of its neck into a knot so that the energy stored in its belly does not escape from its beak. Interesting. Oh. Story stuff. Hey, Leo. So from what I can gather, the Stony Cliff Titan likes to lurk somewhere in this rocky area. I had a look around, but I couldn't find any trace of it. Maybe it's way up high on a cliff or something? Nah, that's impossible. I don't think it'd be hiding somewhere that tricky. So don't go falling off any cliffs or trying to search it out somewhere too strange. Maybe just give your map app a look if you're feeling stumped. It's pretty handy. You got a one-up. This little guy. Is there a shiny version and it's like green? Is that what you're saying? After I do this section... Oh my... Holy shit, that thing's huge! Is that it? That's a big Pokemon. Claw. Stony Cliff Titan. Uh-oh. 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 Oh, no, it's fine. Motherfucker! I'm dead. I was in there. Leo, you found it? And that thing is a Stony Cliff Titan? No Cloth has any business being that big. Is it gonna be even stronger now after eating those herbs? Let's watch ourselves, Leo. Well, this is looking a little rough. Shelter, let's serve up a helping of defeat on the half shell. Nice crit. Uh-oh. Look at that face. Poison jab, hell yeah. 80 power versus 50, yeah, straight upgrade. Yes, straight up upgrade. Alright, look at my little buddy coming through like a champ. But these Titan Pokemon are... yeesh. I sure don't like having something so tough out to get me. I bet somewhere in here there's more of that Herba Mystica the Titan was eating. Quick, let's have a look around before it comes back. We're lucky there'll be another herb here. I knew it. It really is here. This is one of the herbs. Make no mistake. You and Arvin found the sweet herb Mystica. Woohoo! We did it. Thanks, Leo. Now then, let's see. What does the book have to say? It says here that the sweet Herba Mystica is good for gut health and that it helps aid digestion. It says it's great for stomach aches too, or when you want to stimulate the old appetite. If I could just slip this into a tasty sandwich and get him to eat some. Well, what are we waiting for, Leo? It's time to dig in. Let me whip something up for us. Yeah! Yeah! Whatcha! And Bob's your uncle. Here you go, my special whimsical herb-filled super sandwich. And it comes with a side of Titan Badge as a token of my gratitude, course. Oh, come on, you again? Do you want to give your sandwich to Koraidon? Here you go. Is it trying to say thanks or something? Well, good thing I made extra. You're helping me out a whole bunch with the hard stuff, so it's only fair that you get more. I definitely absolutely did not make extra so that Koraidon can have a sandwich, okay? Koraidon will be able to dash now. Nice! Did it grow stronger again? Man, these Herba Mystica really do pack a punch, don't they? I mean, they'd better, or else I'm really up the creek. Don't you dare touch that! That isn't for you! Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have shouted like that. I guess I should at least tell you the full story, Leo. Come on up, bud. This is Mabo Stiff, my partner. Here you go, bud. Eat up. This sandwich should help you feel better. Slowly now. Take your time. Small bites are fine. Just chew nice and slow. My buddy here was hurt pretty bad a while ago. Real bad, in fact. He never really recovered. These are both, like, dumb things to say. Nothing seems to help. Not potions, not Pokemon centers. Nothing. Mabo Stiff here is the only thing in the world I care about. The only thing. So I promised that I'd make him better. Whatever it takes. I searched online. I read books. I looked all over and tried every cure and remedy I could find. But nothing really worked. I'd almost given up hope. That's when I found out about the Herba Mystica. That book, what is it? I found it in my mom's lab. Herba Mystica. Area 0 was home to wondrous herbs that instantly impart vigor when eaten. We dubbed them the Herba Mystica and attempted to grow some in areas around Aldea. However, before we could harvest, the herbs were eaten by Pokémon, which in turn grew large and strong. We call these Titan Pokémon. It's this book full of crazy stories and legends and things, stuff nobody'd usually believe. But I believe it. I think what it says is true. And according to this book, eating all 5 Herba Mystica can cure anything that ails you. Case in point, Mabo Stiff's paws were cold as ice before he ate that last herb, but they've warmed up a little now. I'm sure they have. Oh, you done eating, bud? Hey, Mabo Stiff, can you see? Are your eyes open? Yes, I did it! It's been so long since he was able to open his eyes. I was so worried. Oh man, I'm so glad. Oh, look at him. Those fiery orange little eyes. Hard to even tell they're open or not, but I know the difference. The power of these herbs is amazing. I knew the book wasn't lying. I'm gonna bring Mabo Stiff back to full health. I swear it. Oh, yeah. So that's my story. 3 herbs to go. Let's find them together. Let me just wipe my face. I was crying. All you gotta do is put a sick dog, and that gets me, man. Hello, Leo. This is Sada. I detect that Koraidon has regained more of its original power. It seems it will now be able to dash at high speeds while you're riding upon it. Now you have Koraidon dash ahead by press the left stick. Watch out for trees when dashing at high speeds. If you strike a tree while dashing, Pokemon lurking. Oh, nice! That's awesome. Maybe we can get like a Heracross or something. I'm relying on you to continue taking good care of Koraidon. Where are we? A new sound? Artason. So what's in this city? Oh, another gym. Well, that's convenient. Let's go take on the gym. Ah, yeah, Leo. It's so wild that we ended up randomly visiting the same gym at the same time. Again! What a weird coincidence. I swear I'm not just sneaking ahead of you so I can lie in wait and go, oh wow, weird. Might as well battle now that you're here. No, seriously. Look, to prove it, I won't even challenge you to a battle this time. Much as I'd like to. Nah, dude. Let's battle. But look at you and your Pokemon, they've definitely gotten stronger since last time. Add these to the mix and we'll be 100% set to go, no problem. Yeah. I'll be cheering for you. I'll go train like maybe 20 Pokemon or so while you tackle the gym. Welcome to the Artisan Gym. Let me register you as a challenger. Your name is Leo, yes? Great. Now, in order to face the gym leader, Brassius, you'll first need to pass the gym test. Here at the Artisan Gym, that means completing a game of Sunflora Hide and Seek. As you may know, Artisan is a city of artists. The artwork made by the people here is largely inspired by nature and the sun that nurtures it. Since Sunflora embody these concepts, we try to gather them and take good care of them. Your job today is to find the Sunflora located throughout Artisan. Remember, these Pokemon look like sun-shaped flowers. Gather up 10 of them and bring them to the Sunflora lawn, and you pass the test. I'll register the Sunflora lawn's location in your map app to get you started. When you leave the gym, turn right and you'll see 2 large Sunflora statues. Head for those. Once you're at the lawn's entrance, the staffer there will tell you more about the gym test. Now get out there and have fun. Okay. Alright, let's see. Bug type should do fine against, Bug type and fire type should do fine against, grass type. Alright, let's do this. Ten Sunflora. Are they just like everywhere? Hey, where you going? Fuck back here. Yeah, there you go. Ha! Oh. Someone wants to fight. Oh, burn up the flower. Oh, give me a sunstone. there's one. There's another one. There's two of them. Freaking 10 FPS Sunflower following me. Imagine if I get the 10th one and my game crashes. There's one. Two more. My frame rate is tanking, dude. Oh my god. There's the last one. Gotcha, bitch. Look at this! Woohoo! Hell yeah. Well done finding all these Sunflower. You passed the gym test with flying colors. Now please head back to the lobby at the Artisan Gym to report the result. Okay. I am ready. The Verdant Virtual Soul. Greetings, Challenger. That's dangerous. You did well to come this far. I am Brassius, an artist specializing in grass-type Pokemon. I am also the gym leader here at the Artisan Gym. I was observing your gym test from atop the windmill, you know. The perception you displayed in finding Sunflower was truly... oh, how shall I describe it? Yes, it was truly avant-garde. I only pray that you might demonstrate that eye for beauty in our battle as well. Enough talk. We must begin creating our collaborative work of art. Let's go. I trust that you are ready. It is time for our masterpiece to take shape. You are challenged by Gym Leader Brassius. Art is creation and destruction. Struggle, else your defeat will nourish my Pokémon. Deleted. Deleted. Sudowoodo, that's a rock type. He's trying to throw us off here. This has promise, yes. Let us lead this artistic endeavor to its conclusion at once. This is actually a rock type. Allow me to touch this work up slightly. I will call it Truly Wudo. Oh, maybe it has a grass type, Terra type. It does, okay. At times, art becomes a race against the clock. Let us increase the pace. Nice. You defeated Gym Leader Brassius. He looks pissed. Avant-Garde! $3,000. Oh, what artistic tactics you employ. The patterns of your moves, the minute details of your Pokemon's performance. Everything you did was honed to perfection. Our battle was, in a word, art. Indeed, we could not call that a work of artistry, then nothing else in this world could be labeled as such. If I were to judge your work, I would say it passes my inspection. Yes, a pass without exception. As proof of your artistic prowess, you may have my gym badge. Shall we take a photo as well? Sure. That's cool. If you possess 2 gym badges, it will be easier to catch Pokemon up to level 30, and those Pokemon should follow your commands as well. Nice level cap increase. Or soft cap. To a fantastic trainer such as yourself, I would like to offer this, a favorite of mine. Trailblaze, nice. The user attacks suddenly as if leaping from out from tall grass. The user's nimble footwork boosts its speed stat. Ah, my inspiration is overflowing, as if drawn from a bottomless well. I will begin on a new piece at once. You must excuse me. Farewell. Pardon me, would you be the Leo I've been hearing so much about? Hello? Nemono had mentioned there was a promising new face in the academy. Yes, indeed. Oh, but I do apologize. I didn't mean to startle you by addressing you so suddenly. My name is Hassel. I'm one of the Elite Four of the Pokemon League. Oh, shit. I also teach art classes at the academy. So, do tell me, young Leo, what compels you to collect these gym badges and strive to be a champion? For fun, I guess. Asked and answered. Thank you. Naturally, there is no single correct answer. All paths lead to the great creator of Paldea, as they say. You know, your friend Nemona is the youngest to achieve champion rank in all Paldean history. It is entirely possible that such great potential lies within you as well. Should you continue striving to reach champion rank, you will one day have to battle me. You would be wise to train hard starting now. It will save you from experiencing the bitter regret of defeat. Oh, and do come along to my art class sometime. I would be thrilled to have you attend. Okay. Oh. Cassiopeia here. I see you're getting close to one of Team Star's bases. I take it this means you've decided to join my operation? That's right. Thank you. With this, you're officially a member of Operation Starfall. Hold on a second. Oh. Yo, who's this? Look, he's this weird looking dude. Does this Operation Starfall of yours have room for one more member? What? Who are you? The name's Clive. Oh, and how long have you been spying on us? No need to get your hackles raised. I'm a pal of our mutual friend here. Isn't that right, Leo? We're not pals. I don't know you. Shy as ever, I see. We're talking about going up against Team Star here. It's not something you can join in for fun. I'm well aware. Oh, I know who this is. Never mind. It's pretty obvious now, looking at him. I'm well aware. I just need to sort out some unsettled business with Team Star, that's all. Besides, I get the job done well. Not that you can take my word for it, but it's true. I suppose I'm hardly in a position to refuse help. Welcome to the operation, Clive. Great, that settles it then. I think I heard your name earlier. Cassiopeia, was it? Who exactly are you? Team Star and I share some history. That's all I'll say for now. I see. In that case, I won't press you further. Good. Now back to business. Let's talk Operation Starfall. Yes, what would you have us do? Simply put, I want you to raid each one of Team Star's bases. Then you'll defeat the bosses of the team and put an end to their rule. Put an end to their rule? You mean we need to oust these bosses from their roles somehow? That's right. Team Star is made up of 5 squads, and each of those squads has its own base. You should be able to see the front gates of one of those bases now. Or of one of those bases now, in fact. Ah, yes, I can see them over there. On the other side of those is the base proper. And somewhere within that base lies one of our targets, a squad boss. Okay, I'm starting to get the idea. Well, that's just the outline. The key to the whole operation is the code that the team has to follow. If someone challenges one of the squad bosses to a battle, they have no choice but to accept. And what's more, if they just so happen to lose that battle, they must forfeit their role as boss altogether. I went ahead and issued challenges to each base under your name, Leo. They're basically declarations of war. Oh my god, you're just declaring war with my name? Now all of Team Star knows that we're looking for a fight. So let's say we defeat the bosses and they step down from their roles. What happens next? The rest of the team crumbles with no one left to lead them. That's what happens. It's a solid plan, but not without wrinkles. Each base has a bunch of Pokemon inside the fend-off intruders, and the bases themselves are a considerable size. Your garden variety trainer would be overrun long before they'd get anywhere near the boss. That's why your skills are essential to this operation, Leo. Defeat the Pokemon inside the base, and drag the boss out from where they're hiding. Okay. First things first, though. You'll need to deal with any grunts that might be guarding the front gates. And what will you be doing in the meantime? Like I said before, I have a history with Team Star. That means I can't operate out in the open. I'll back you up from afar. Alright, and what will my role be? Sorry, but I don't trust you completely just yet. For now, I'd like you to monitor the bases and act as Leo's support. You're a cautious one, Alright, I respect that. I'll be in touch again when the plan advances to the next stage. Good luck hunting out there. Whoop, go get him, Leo. Director Clavel? I have no idea what you mean, but if anyone asks you about me, remember this. I'm Clive, a normal academy student just like you. Nothing more, nothing less. Alright, let's do it. Who should I put up in front? I think they're like all fire, right? So this is like a fire-based one. Well, it wouldn't hurt to put Barry in front either way. Ooh, nice Pupitar Evo. Whoa, whoa, you can't be here. This base belongs to Team Star. If you don't clear out real quick, Light, I'll have to come at you in self-defense. You get me? And I'm not turning back. Well, alright, time for me to self-defense the snot right out of you. Houndor. I defended myself alright, but it wasn't enough. I arrived at my destination. Hell yeah. Man, you're crazy strong. Wait, are you that kid who declared war on Team Star? Yep. Whoa, thanks for the terrible news. Excuse me while I book it back to the rest of my crew. Hasta la vista. Hey, Leo. Cassiopeia told me to scope out the fire crew's base. I thought I'd come give you some backup now that I'm through, but it seems you're all set. What? Is that you, Charlos? I thought so. What are you doing here? Is this Pokemon yours? This is Charlos, the Charcadet. He's one of the Pokemon the Academy takes care of within its grounds. Ah, Charlos, wait! He ran off. Looks like he may have some connection to Team Star's fire crew. I'd better chase after him. Don't worry, I'll regroup with you soon enough. You press ahead into the base, Leo. I see you dealt with the grunt standing guard. Nice work. Stationed inside that base is Team Star's fire crew. The Sheeter Squad? I don't know what that means. Their boss Mela is the best all-rounder of the team. She fixes any and every problem thrown her way, though her methods are heavy-handed. Our declaration of war must have made her blood boil. I bet even now her grunts are hard at work inside the base trying to keep her fury under control. That means your best move is to take on all the grunts nice and quick. Once there's no one left to help Mela keep her cool, she should come out to confront you. Ring the bell on the gates once you're ready to kick off this phase of the operation. Time to wipe the Sheeter Squad off the map. Ding ding. The first 3 Pokemon in my party? Oh, okay, so there's like rules with this. Alright, we're Berry, Psyduck, and Crocolore. We'll avoid with Scyther because he's a grass type and that won't be good. Rin also might be a good choice too. Yeah, I'll change Rin to the third spot. I think we can do with these three. I'm sure we will be fine. Careful now, Leo. Team Star is a unique way of doing battle. They call it a star barrage. To get through it, you'll need to use the R button to send out multiple Pokemon and have them battle at the same time. If your Pokemon get low on health, come back here and I'll heal them up for you. The grunts you'll be facing will heal up their Pokemon too, so stay sharp out there. Heads up, gang. Some jumped up kid has wandered in thinking he can raid our base. Clearly, he doesn't know who he's messing with. Let's teach him a lesson he won't forget. To our unwanted guest, if you can defeat 30 of our Pokemon in the next 10 minutes, our boss might just honor you with an appearance. Holy shit, that's a lot of Pokemon. Send your Pokemon out with the R button to try to defeat a set amount of Team Star's Pokemon. Okay. You'll lose in a Star Barrage if all your Pokemon get too worn out into the battle. Or if the time runs out. You can help it recover using a vending machine. Okay. Go. You're barely getting hurt. You're probably over leveled for this too. Yeah, we got 31 out of 30. Our defenses are breached. It's all up to the boss now. Holy shit. What the fuck is that? Boss of Team Star's Fire Crew, Mela. So you're the dope who picked a fight with Team Star. I don't know why you do something so stupid, and I don't care. You challenged us, so we'll beat you down. That's all there is to it. Prepare to get messed up. Dog ahead. Oh yeah, Barry's good to have on the team. She can revive somebody. Oh yeah, this is at my level. Oh, now I can use all my Pokemon. Okay. There's only 3 Pokemon for that one part. Not a good Pokemon to defend when I'm pretty sure Flame Wheel's a physical attack. There we go, shouldn't do as much damage. Hold on a sec, let me check. Your Terra type is water. Okay. No! Tick, I ain't burned to a crisp just yet. What? Gotta fight the car? That's a Pokemon? Nice. Not looking good. Pour the lemonade on it. That looks like a physical move, to be honest. So it just keeps getting faster. And we'll just switch to Crocolore and see if we can tank it. There we go. Yeah, that's dig it. And then I will. Do I have an X defend? Yes. Yes, this is a good way to tank it. Hell yeah, Crocolore is a beast. Taking on a fucking car. Yeah, we'll heal you a little bit just in case it crits, because I think the crit will ignore your defense. No. Oh, I said I just defeated her? I thought she had 3 Pokemon. Didn't she have 3 Pokemon? Ugh, is this really how it's gonna end? What a hassle. About a year and a half ago. Man, what a hassle. Pulled it off just in time. Welcome back, Melly. I managed to get a bunch of Charcadet to evolve. That ought to be enough power to power the Starmobile and finally get that hunk of metal rolling. Glad tidings indeed. Is it not so, Ortega? I'm just surprised she's not all hot air. Oh, shut it with the snide comments. You can be such an annoying twerp, you know that? As if you're any better, Mela. Being rude and saying mean things is literally your whole deal. That's not true, Orty. The girls at the academy have always been jealous of how cute Melly is. She just puts on a surly attitude so they'll stop picking on her. Although, I guess you're not wrong to say that her surly attitude is what people know her for. What? Come on, not you too, Aerie. How about we leave it at that, folks? It's almost time for the big event. Yes, Operation Star. It's finally happening. And the big boss? What, pray, is their plan? They already got in touch with all the bullies and asked them to head over to the schoolyard. It's finally time, huh? Man, I'm so stoked. The thrill's burning me right up. I burned through everything I had, and now I've sputtered out. Guess this is where it ends. That Palmont of yours really let us have it. She barely fought. Beating me in battles is a huge deal, so here, take the star badge and be proud of yourself. What is that picture? Did she like give me a handshake and then like started crushing my hand? While I'm at it, you can have this TM too. Not like I'm gonna use it. Flame charge. Cloaking itself its flame, the user attacks the target, then building up momentum, the user boosts its speed stat. Nice. Let me make one thing clear. I'm not giving these to you. I'm giving them to your Palmont. She can't even use fire attack. Now you got what you came for. Leave me alone. You're Mela from Team Star, right? There's a Pokemon I'd like you to see. Huh? Where are you supposed to be? A Charcadet. Wait. Well, if it ain't Charlos, what are you doing here? It seems he came to this base looking for you. He did? He's very attached to you, isn't he? Yeah, because I used to play with him every day back when I was still going to school. I can even tell more or less what he's thinking just by looking at the way his flames move. Do you have any idea why Charlos wanted to visit you? Charlos. To me, it looks like he's saying he wants you to come back. Just shut it already, would you? They say Team Star has holed itself in these bases to plot something against the Academy. Were you aware of this? First I've heard of a stupid rumor like that. Man, nothing's changed since back then. Everyone's still spouting garbage. And what about that modified car you were motoring around in just now? The Starmobile? We made that thing a long time ago to help us out with a big fight. But we never actually used it against anyone before you two came looking for trouble. You never used it before? And what's this about a big fight? You ever heard of Operation Star? Operation Star, not Operation Starfall? No, this is the first I'm hearing of it. Huh. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know. But for me, and the rest of Team Star, it's a memory we'll always treasure. Leo, it's me. It seems Mela no longer carries her star badge, the symbol of her status as a boss. She gave it to you, did she? I see. Now that there's no boss to lead them, the rest of the Sheeter squad shouldn't last long. Oh, Mela. Sorry, got caught up in my thoughts for a second. Now about your reward. I'll transfer some LP over to your phone as promised. 5,000 LP. You can now make more kinds of TM using the TM machine. I took the liberty of adding some new entries to the range of TMs you can make at TM machines. These new TMs should help you improve your Pokemon's battle capabilities even further. In any case, you did some solid work out there. So much so that you deserve an extra reward. Someone from my supply unit will be there soon to give you some materials for making TMs. Oh, it's you. Hello. I'm Penny, from the supply unit. You probably don't remember, but you got me out of a tight spot by the school stairs. I was glad to help. Oh, so you do remember. But, I'm helping out with Operation Starfall as part of my independent study. You know, the treasure hunt. I'm good with machines and hacking stuff, so I'll be working behind the scenes. So here you go, your bonus reward from Cassiopeia. You received lots of Pokemon materials. I bet you she's Cassiopeia. You should be able to make a ton of TMs with those. And Cassiopeia said you'll get more rewards each time you take out one of Team Star's bases. Also, I heard about how you had your Pokemon charge in the battle. Seems you were pretty amazing. With a trainer as strong as you on our side, I'm sure the operation will go just fine. There's 4 more squad bosses left, so, good luck. Hell yeah. Ditto! It's a fairy type. Oh, it's already on berry. Good, good, good. Ready to go. Is that Pokemon wielding a hammer? That's it. I'm getting me mallet. Oh no. It's still fairy type though. Oh no. Oh, I picked the wrong Pokemon. Oh my god. What is this thing weak to? Ow. Candelabra! Dead. Nice job. Nice. Ditto, the transform Pokemon, normal type. Its transformation ability is perfect. However, if made to laugh, it can't maintain its disguise. Interesting. So if I add this to my party and then I go to a picnic, is there a chance that like it'll breed? Ditto goo, yeah. Is that how, like, the breeding works? You have to have them in your party and just chill? Let's see if I can get an egg of my starter or something. I don't even know what gender this is, or even has a gender. It doesn't have a gender. Good. Doesn't even matter. I was asking if, like, having a Ditto in the party during the picnic will, like, that's what causes the breeding. So it's just like a random chance it'll just breed one of my Pokemon. Except for the legendary, of course. I wonder if I could, like, take a selfie with all these guys out here. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. Oh, he went to sleep? That's adorable. No way. Oh, you gotta take the screenshot thing. Fuck. What's the screenshot button on this controller? Oh, it's Rin. Hello, Rin. Oh, what if I get these two in the picture? Move, buddy, move. Well, he moved all right. Double picnic. Oh, that's so cool. Can I interact with it too? Yeah. Oh, he's pissed off. He didn't like me waking him up. Dude, my team is so jolly. Okay. Where's my partner at? Just do one of these. Too far. And then I do one of these. And then I go back. And do this. And then the screenshot button. There we go. Make a time to make food. Make a sandwich. Oh, you can cook together? I didn't even know. Yo, let's make a super sandwich. I don't even know what ingredients I have. We're freestyling, dude. We're freestyling. With 2 pieces of cheese, 2 of these, 2 of... Actually, 1 of these. 1 of these, 1 of these, and a lettuce. Some butter, salt, pepper, olive oil. We're gonna make a meaty sandwich. This time it's not tipping over though. First we're gonna coat this sucker with lettuce. Gotta put the meat. Gotta put some cheese on it. And throw the ham. This is a freaking stacked sandwich, dude. Next layer of cheese. It's getting stacked. Oh, so much ham. Pyramid of ham. Oh my god. It's gotta be balanced. It's gotta be balanced. Yeah. Put the bread on top. Oh, no! I dropped it, no! That's still pretty fucking good. Look at that, you just take a bite and it's fine. It's fine. I'd still eat the fuck out of that. All you gotta do is bend the bread. Bend the bread. Yeah, fold that shit in half. 3 stars, look at that. That's better than before. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to eat stuff that like increases egg production or whatever. But I'm sure that'll happen naturally as well. Very cool. I guess we can pack up and go. I don't want to see what else you can do here. If you pack up, I guess it just tells you a message whether you made an egg or not. Yeah, I guess we'll find out. Oh, they all gained the EXP. No egg. I guess I will naturally come upon it. Now, where am I going? Where's the next destination? We got another gym over here. Yeah, the closest place that we have is another gym. What's this? Another Pokemon Center? Another Team Star member. Another Team Star member. Gym. Is this like an ice area? I feel like I need to do like another Titan thing. Let's see. There's a Titan right here. Where's it at? Here it is. See, this one's steel. Alright, so now we have a general direction we need to go. And we'll just go exploring in that direction. Oh! Yes! I found it! The Mimic! I wonder if I could just throw a ball at it. Nope. Oh, it's a ghost type, right? I'm afraid I'm gonna kill it. No, this Ditto's way too powerful. Yeah, all my Pokemon are way too powerful. Oh, I guess I'll just hope I get lucky. Hell yeah, dude. Gimme Ghoul. I got the Mimic. Gimme Ghoul, the coin chest Pokemon. This is the chest full. This Pokemon was born inside a treasure chest about 1,500 years ago. It sucks the life force out of scoundrels who try to steal the treasure. Very nice. I got 50 gimme gold points from that. I wonder what those are going to be used for. Hold on, there's like one of these guys here. I'm wondering if I can just jump off with Koraidon. No! Not that far. Fuck. No! Oh, jeez. Can you use a Murkrow around? Can I just, like, go to the side? No? I guess you gotta jump off. Oh, I see the Murkrow. There you go. And then Towards the Murkrow. Let's go. Like it just floats in the air. Murkrow, the darkness Pokemon, dark flying type, feared and loathed by many. It is believed to bring misfortune to all who see it at night. Murkrow's a good Pokemon. Its evolution is pretty legit too. It was my strongest Pokemon on my team in my Diamond and Pearl remake playthrough. Oh, there it is! It hid! It hit! Oh my god! Got him. Oh, need to switch Pokemon. I also need to heal my Pokemon. Nice. It's a Wiglet. It looks like a Diglett, but it's not. It's a Wiglet. Wonder what this little guy evolves into. I'm guessing it's water ground. It's just water. Wiglet, the garden eel Pokemon. This Pokemon can pick up the scent of a Veluza just over 65 feet away and will hide itself in the sand. What's a Veluza? Oh. That's the evolved form of the Marini I got. So it's normal type? Ox effects. Level 37, oh my god. It's one of these. Owie. Use one of these real quick. Just like whittle it down a little more. There we go. Oh, so close. Need to buy more Great Balls again. Hell yeah. Lot of EXP. Toxapex, brutal star Pokemon, poison water. This Pokemon lives within a dome made by its own legs. The Toxapex monitors its surroundings by sensing the flow of tide through its spikes. Very nice. Libencia. Nice music. Electric terrain. Okay. Big city. Crocalor O's. Yo, the gym leader here, I'm not gonna go for her just yet. I'm heading over here. Looks like I just head north. Maybe I'll challenge her after this Titan. See if we change our fashion just a little bit. Wait, I think it's like right? Or left, sorry. I can change my shit again? Interesting. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I wanted something like that. Yeah, that's good. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna save here and stop for the day. I'm feeling a little tired and I do need to make something to eat before I do a raid later today, so... Oh, it's a Dugtrio! No, first Dugtrio, then one. Love Dugtrio. Alright, that should be good enough. No! Alright, let's hit it some more. Oh! feel like I'll... Oh, we'll chance it. We'll chance it. Fuck! You guys are too strong now. Oh, well. I guess we'll end the stream here, then. Alright, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. There will definitely be another one of these streams. I just don't know when. But if you want to know when, follow me on Twitter or join my Discord. I will definitely let you all know when I go live through those. See ya.